What's good, gamers? It's Trayvon coming at you with another video. Let's be honest, Ironman mode is a grind, but sometimes you just want to chill and make progress by barely paying attention to the game. So today, I'm breaking down the most beneficial AFK activities for Ironman in 2025. In most cases, Karambwans are going to be your go-to hard food as an Ironman. Don't fall for the trap of fishing monkfish. Karambwans not only heal more, a nice 18 hit points, but they can also be combo eaten. Combo eating is being able to get the healing effect from multiple foods in a single game tick. All you have to do is quickly eat a Karambwan after other foods. This doesn't work if the Karambwan is eaten first. The Karambwan fishing spot also never moves, and to be able to fish and cook these fish, you're gonna need to complete the quest Taibo Wanai Trio. Anglerfish are another type of food you should be catching as an Ironman. With the requirement of 82 fishing, the amount of hit points these fish heal is dependent on your hit points level. 93 and up, they're going to heal you for 22 hit points. They can also heal you above the maximum hit points, letting you be able to have 121 hit points when at 99. Since these are so slow to fish, I actually recommend getting Spirit Flakes from the fishing boss Temporos because they give you 50% chance of catching 2 anglerfish at once. You can also use Diabolic Worms, which are a drop from the boss Yama, to increase the success rate of catching these fish. And these fish are located in Port Piscarilis in Korend. On an Ironman, you'll always need Zulrah scales at some point. So at times where you're just too busy to kill Zulrah, or you just don't feel like it, we have Sacred Eels. For this method, you'll just need a fishing rod, bait, and a knife in your inventory. This activity doesn't even need a fishing barrel because you just use a knife on the caught fish to turn them into Zulrah scales. Cutting the fish gives 3 to 9 scales and 109 through 127 cooking experience. These can be caught at Zolandra, requiring at least level 87 fishing. Zulrah can only be accessed once you reach the Tyrus camp during the Regicide quest, and you also have to speak with the High Priestess, or they're just going to stop you from catching the eels. Next up, we're going to have redwood trees. Redwood trees are already widely known for how AFK they are, and with the new felling axe from forestry that lowers your chances of receiving a log, combined with the log basket that allows you to store an additional 28 logs, redwood trees become even better. You'll mainly be using the logs for your birdhouse runs. Now, shooting stars used to be in the original game, and when a star crashes, all you do is just mine it down layer by layer, getting some mining XP and stardust along the way. What makes this so good is that you can stay on a single star for an incredibly long time without needing to click much at all. Plus, stardust is super valuable because you can exchange it for things like the celestial ring, which gives an invisible mining boost, and uncut gems for crafting XP. I actually used shooting stars as my main way to get to 99 mining while I was working from home. Another mining method is Motherlode Mine. It's not the best XP, but the big thing here is consistency. You'll be raking in ores passively while barely paying attention. Over time, you'll get tons of coal, mithril, adamant, and eventually rune ore once your level is high enough. As Ironman, this ore supply directly translates into smithing XP and bars for Giant's Foundry. Not to mention, the golden nuggets you get can unlock really useful stuff like the coal bag and the gem bag, which are both really amazing quality of life items. Amethyst mining is another great AFK activity for the higher levels. This requires level 92 mining, but once you unlock it, it'll offer some very useful benefits for your Ironman account. Amethyst is used for making high-level ammo, like darts or arrows, which are very helpful if you have a blowpipe or if you are lucky enough to get a T-bow. And the click intensity is super low. You just set your character on a rock and you'll be there for a pretty long time before you even need to move. Getting the mining gloves makes this activity even better, because it decreases the chance of your character depleting a vein. If you complete the Falador Elite Diary, you can even unlock a special area to mine amethyst that is away from the general public. If you're not a fan of actively runecrafting, then Daeyalt Essence is gonna be your friend. Once you unlock the mine after Sins of the Father, this place becomes your go-to runecrafting prep if you actively hate training the skill. Daeyalt Essence counts as pure essence but gives 50% more runecrafting XP when you're using it. So you essentially spend less time runecrafting in exchange for more time mining. Calcified Rocks are one of the new AFK methods added recently with Varlamore, and they fit right into our style as an Ironman, especially for hardcores. While the XP rates aren't groundbreaking, they provide blessed bone shards that stack up nicely over time. The rocks deplete after around 70 seconds, and every 1 to 2 minutes, water will leak from certain rocks, boosting the skilling success rate by over 15%. The blessed bone shards are used to make sacrifices at the Liberation Bowl at the Tiamat in Varlamore. Each bone shard sacrificed gives 5 prayer experience, and with blessed wine, they give 6 experience. So Calcified Rocks are essentially AFK prayer training. And for runecrafting, or otherwise known as the best skill in the game, blood runes are one of the kings of AFK once you unlock them at 77 RC. This is amazing because not only is the XP decent for runecrafting, but the runes are always useful for late game magic or for a scythe if that's your goal. And it's way less click intensive than traditional altar running. The blood altar also means you're building up one of the most important rune supplies for an Ironman without feeling like you're burning out. Right after blood runes, we've got soul runes. These require 90 rune crafting, but once you're there, they're one of the best endgame AFK rune crafting methods. Similar to bloods, they give consistent XP and runes that are always in demand for your high level spells. It's not as fast XP as lavas or using ZMI, but the AFK nature combined with these runes makes soul runes an easy recommendation for late game Ironman, especially if you're planning on going for a shadow. As a little honorable mention, I wanted to add cooking in general. When you're doing PVM, it's highly likely that you're going to be stacking up hundreds, if not thousands of different kinds of raw fish. And if you plan on combo eating, then you're gonna have to cook these fish regardless of whether or not you have lots of Karambwans. And finally, we have my favorite AFK combat method, which are Vyrewatch Sentinels, specifically for their blood shards. The blood shard can be added to an amulet of fury, making it an amulet of blood fury. This amulet has the same stats as a regular amulet of fury, but grants a 20% chance of healing 30% of the damage dealt to a target when using melee. Blood shards are definitely a luxury and are no way required anywhere, but they make so many encounters way more chill, like Vardorvis or the Colosseum especially. They're also very useful when going for certain combat achievements. And those were what I think are the most beneficial AFK activities that everyone should be doing on their Ironman. What's your favorite AFK activity that I might have missed? Let me know in the comments. And remember to like and subscribe for more Ironman content.